what's going on YouTube? Today we got a trade breakdown for you guys on SPX. So it's October 2nd, right? But I took this trade on September 8th, right here. And, I have a lot of people on my mentorship that asked me to make a breakdown for this trade. And, I just moved to Toronto. I just bought a place out here in Toronto. I live in Miami, Florida area. So I've been going back and forth, and I actually haven't gotten time to review this trade. So 20 days late, sorry guys, but I'm gonna break it down for you guys. So from the thumbnail, you guys see $100 to $600, right? That means I risked $100 to make $600. So I made 6 times what I was willing to lose, right? So if you wanted to risk $100 on this play, you made $600. For every dollar, $6, right? So there's a lot of people on social media that make trades that, I made $20,000, I made $30,000, but what did you risk to make that trade, right? You could have risked $15,000 just to make $20,000. Does not really make it a good trade, right? So as you can see, I'm on replay mode only because, I'm not going to show you data for the whole month of September because this trade was taken on the early of September. And as you can see, this was called out to the live trading chat that we have. It's a community. We trade together. I give my signals, everything, breakdowns, outlook. And it's not just for you to take my trades blindly, but, I came far in my life. But anyway, so I took this trade at 10:30 a.m. September 8th, Friday, and I even called it out in NASDAQ 100 shorts. This was called out live. I'm not back testing, hindsight trading. I just want to show you guys. There's a bunch of trades that we took. This was a loss. This was a loss. This was a win. But these made back like quadruple, right? This one was like a 1 to 8, right? We hit that. Anyways, trade breakdown, right? So this was taken on NASDAQ. So before I take any trades, right, we start on the daily time frame, right? So we were uptrending on NASDAQ, high, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, low, high, and then we broke uptrend right there on this day, on 3rd of August, right? We broke this trend because we made a lower high, right? So knowing that, I have flipped my stance on NASDAQ for short term at least to bearish, right? So this chart right here is showing till 11th of September, right? If you fast forward to October 2nd, since breaking that uptrend, we flood down like a lot, right? We completely sell off. NASDAQ's been selling off last week, this week, but we never broke these highs. Anyway, so the trade was taken on this day, Friday. We were around these previous highs. Look at that doji candle that formed on the daily chart on a week prior, right? And we sold off. We were coming back, right? So let's see what happened on the 1 hour chart. So now that we switched to the 1 hour chart, right? Let's see, right? Clearly uptrending, even coming back to this key psychological level, 15,500. What do? We basically sold off. We came back up. We left a untapped high right here, right? On the day of. Now looking back, everything's hindsight. I get it, but why I took this trade, I'm about to show you guys, right? We have a untapped high right here, right? We sold off a lot of stop losses on top of that. So let's mark that off, right there. So on Friday, keep in mind, I don't like to trade on Friday. So any move I'll get, I'll usually take. And if I see that it's going to hold, then I'll continue. So let's go to the 5-minute chart. Now, what happened on the 5-minute chart? Market open. This line right here is 9:30. Market open line, right? When did we get on our trade? 10:30. 7. Now, since this trade is so old, TradingView won't actually let me go on the 1-minute chart, right? You guys can try that and see for yourself because there's too much data. I guess it's way old. On the 1-minute chart, I think it only goes back to like September 15th or like something like that. So I can't see this in 1-minute chart. But this is exactly what it looked like when I was taking this trade, right? We left a huge fair value gap, broke structure right here. Look, MSS, what is that? Market structure shift, because higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Failed to break this high, flushed with displacement, leaves a fair value gap, enter out that fair value gap, stop loss over previous highs, target key levels, right? I'm about to break that down for you right now. So 9:30 comes around, we sweep that previous high, right? Look at this, like this is quote unquote a double top, right? What people think it is. So we made that at 3 a.m., right, on pre-market. So what happens, right? I don't usually trade right at open, right? A lot of volatility. So look at this opening candle, right? About like, it's like 70 points. What is that? I mean, that's a huge candle, right? So as soon as we sweep this high, right, we go up, you see, we flush down, right? Now I'm looking for shorts, right? Because look at this double bottom right here, right? I mean, we weren't aiming this, right? Look at this. What was our take profit level? 15,475 and 15,500. 15,500 is already marked out, right? We got in the trade at 10:37, right? So after we sweep that high and we came down, right? It was way too early, 10 a.m., way too early. So we pushing higher, and then we break market structure, right? On the 1 minute chart. I entered the trade right here on 10:35 candle right here. This candle right here, as it's going up and touching, this is the fair value gap on the 1 minute chart right here. So I entered shorts right here because we just took out this liquidity to go what? Go short, right? Come back to here. What do we do, right? We just took away this liquidity. There's so many stop losses over here, right? We swept that just so we could go lower. So we enter, 10:37 comes around, we take the trade, we enter right here, stop loss on the last close right here. What was our first take profit? 15,500, right? Right there. First take profit was a 1 to 4. What was our second take profit? 15,475. Where's that? Right below. 15,475. I also targeted that because it's a very key psychological level, right? And it's this last bullish order block. What is that? It's the last bearish candle right before the bullish move up. You see? Right here. Boom. I mean, right? And usually when the market jumps up like this, right? Look at this look at this candle right here, right? That creates a void at the time of entry, right? Right here. Look at that. Look how clear that looks now. You see this? This is what my entry looked like. Literally. Look at this huge void that we need to fill, right? Right here. Right? I mean, it's clear as daylight that price will definitely come back here. You know, not all the time it will, but it was one of the confluences that made me take this trade, right? So fast forward, right? Absolute meltdown. Came back to, let me show you guys something right here, right? On this candle, you had the opportunity to actually enter again. Let me show you why, right? These fair value gaps, they happen in every time frame. They will most of the time be respected in every time frame. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about, right? Let's say I didn't take an entry yet, right? This void has not been filled, right? Never came back to this order block. And there's still more. Look how this candle closes, right? And what do we see to the left? Do I have to point it out? It is a very small fair value gap, but it is a fair value gap. Look at that. I mean, just beautiful, right? Look at that. Look at the closure of that candle, of this candle right here, that respecting this fair value gap with displacement, right? That's what we're looking for. So let's say we take the entry off this candle, stops below the close right here. That's still a 1 to 5. And even if you want to keep your stop losses right here, that's still a 1 to 3, right? Now let's play it. I mean, just absolutely beautiful, right? There's nothing like this, right? Your trend lines, your like, there's nothing like this, right? It was pinpoint accuracy, and no wonder my students were like, dude, you gotta review this. Like, that was amazing trade, right? And it was on a Friday, and it took till 2:30. Look, TP3 hit 1 to 6 reward at 2:30, 2:28, right here, basically. Even if you missed this entry, don't worry. You literally had another one right there. For what? 1 to 3, 1 to 5, whatever you were comfortable with, right? So this is how you will learn that it's not about how much you make. Don't listen. I know you see these videos, right, on social media, on your reels, on your TikTok, whatever, that, oh, I made $20,000, I made $30,000. What did you risk to make that trade, right? We have hit 1 to 8 before, 1 to 9 before, literally, right? That is what you call a quality trade, a high risk to reward ratio trade. Is it even worth of me entering that trade if it's like a 1 to 1? So if you risk $100, you can possibly make $100. It's like, sure, it's a, listen, I know profitable traders with an average risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1. Don't get me wrong, right? But for me personally, if I know that, okay, even if I hit a 1 to 5 right now, 1 to 3, my next 2 trades I can take a loss. Or 1 to 5, my next 4 or 5 trades I can take a loss. That gives me the ability to perform better and improve my psychology. Anyways, guys, that's it for the trade breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you learned something, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, because I'll be doing tons of these more. Look at this. I have a gold trade that we hit. This was taken on September 5th, 2023 at 3 a.m. Right? Look at the gold prices right now. Go to your trading view and look at gold prices right now. It just melted straight from here all the way to our take profit. So if you guys want to learn how to take these trades, my Instagram is AYN Trades, right? I post gems in there. I posted that gold short before it even happened, 20 days ahead. I'll be making a video on that too, but AYN Trades, my Instagram, I'll be active in there, answer questions. So if you guys want to get to know me more personally, I just bought a crib out here in Toronto, a new car. Yeah, if you guys want to follow me, follow that. Anyways, guys, safety. I'll see you guys in the next video.